man, great to catch up. First of all, just how would you recap the performance tonight?
Look, it was one of those unexpected performances where we knew the performance was going to be great. I was giving it before the fight. We talked to the team, and I thought 8 or 9 rounds. Lubin's a very talented fighter, and I thought he was going to try to box, use his reach advantage, but he wasn't able to. Vergil used that first round to set it up, to measure him, and then took advantage in the second round. Even though we told him, we got 12 rounds, so take it easy, don't rush it. But he felt something and landed and finished it. That's what warriors do. That's what fighters do. They don't pay overtime. If you get the chance, he's gonna and Vergil, he's not gonna hold back on nobody.
And Robert, you've seen the health battles that Vergil has had over the past couple of years. Just how gratifying is it to see him back on this stage?
Look, he just said it. You guys heard it. He feels like he's 100% back at what he was. He told us this morning this is the best he's felt after making weight and everything, because always the cut weights, it's always a little bit a challenge. So he had no problem cutting weight, and this morning he was telling us this is the best I've ever felt. And today he said it to everybody. He believes he's back 100% at what he was a few years ago.
And Vergil's been a star in the boxing community for some time now. Do you feel he's close to even crossing over to that Canelo Alvarez level? And how far away do you think he is?
He's far. He's 1 or 2 fights away, especially depending on who he fights. People love him. He's Mexican American. He's humble. He's a great person. He loves music. He loves his family. He's not one of those party boys or anything like that. So he's got everything to be the next pay-per-view star. I think there's so many fights out there. Why is everybody trying to call him out? Why is Boots jumping in the ring? Why is Spence came to the locker room? What's the other one? Charlo. Yep. Charlo, we seen him and he kind of challenged us too. Started saying some words. Everybody wants a piece of him. Why? Because he's the man at 154. He's the man. But there's a lot of options. We're going to go to the WBC convention. Hopefully we could get the WBC to enforce Fundora. There's big fights. Fundora, even Crawford, who knows? Maybe Crawford says, hey, I want to fight that kid. So there's so many options. Spence, Boots. We could take our time. Boots is the one that needs us.
I agree. Just to see, do you want to see Spence come back? I mean, and you've obviously, you trained against him for Mikey and everything, and just how fun would that be to get
it would be
cracking
fun at the Cowboys Stadium. It would be awesome, and it's a fight that could easily be made. It could be easily be made. You know what I mean? I think Spence is a great person. He's a great dude. He's a family man. So it would hurt me to see Vergil beat him up so bad or knock him out. But he's a good fighter. I'm not saying if the fight happens, obviously both are going to be, it's a huge fight, huge pay-per-view. They'll probably do 70, 80,000 people at the arena. But he's a great person that I know and has always been really, really good with me. So I would hate to see him hurt. His fight against Crawford hurt me. But it is a sport, and I'm not going to stop him from making a lot of money. Vergil's going to make his money, do his job, and go out there and knock him out.
What are the biggest challenges that Boots would present?
Boots is very skillful, very fast, good power also. So no, it's a complete fight. It's a complete package, and it would make a fucking badass fight. Definitely, it would be it's a huge fight.
Robert, I'll give you the final word. Any upcoming fights you want to plug? What's next for you?
Well, in 2 weeks, I'll be in Saudi with Bam Rodriguez. Next week in Mexico with Lindolfo Delgado. But the one with Bam, in Saudi against Puma Martinez.
Well, are we any closer to seeing Bam versus Monster? And could that be in Texas?
I don't think it's going to take that long. Bam is moving to 118 next year, and we're just one division away. So. Nobody has yet made us an offer, but when that offer comes, we're ready to do it. This fight, the 22nd, this fight in 2 weeks that he's doing was supposed to be at 118 already against Junto Nakatani, but the plans changed. Junto's moving up to 122, but our plan, the fight was supposed to be against Junto, so we're close to 118. We're one fight away from 118, and then we're just one division away. We could easily do that. So it's all up to Mr. Honda. Once, we work with Mr. Honda, so it's easy for him to make that phone call. It's easy.
Robert, man, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.